What's going on, spiritual family? Mr. Eden back again, blessing y'all with another video. And in today's video, I want to give y'all, a prophetic word, like a word of advice, and this is coming straight from the Lord himself. As y'all know from my previous videos, I've been going through a lot lately. I've been, as a chosen one, for all of y'all out there who are chosen ones, I know that y'all going through it too when it comes to the spiritual warfare and trying to, just get yourselves together and trying to get back on y'all feet. The Lord told me to tell y'all, you've already won. You have already won. If you're going through this and you're still standing and you're still battling and you're still fighting, you've already won. You know what I mean? You've already won, because at the end of the day, you're not considered a chosen one for no reason. There's a reason why God picked you to be a part of his team, to be a part of his army. There's a reason why the Lord anointed you to be a chosen one, to be a divine one. Because there's something about you, there's something in you that before you were even born, the Lord was like, I want him or I want her a part of my team. Because they've got it in them. They're exactly what I need. So I'm here to tell y'all that you've already won. There's no need to feel like you've been defeated, because at the end of the day, the fact that you're still able to get up in the morning, like I'm coming out the gym, focus on the purpose. I'm coming out the gym, excuse me. And it has been a while since I've been in the gym, because I've just been, sitting at home, trying to figure out my mental stuff, trying to figure out what's going on. And yesterday, I thought to myself, I'm like, bro, I had to kind of like step out of myself for a minute. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? Get back on the purpose. Get back on the purpose. Stop letting this nonsense put you down. Stop letting these people make you think that you're insufficient. Because at the end of the day, their opinions don't matter. Nothing that they say about you matters. They didn't anoint you. They didn't choose you. God did. At the end of the day, that's the only person that matters. When he calls and says it's time, that's the only thing that matters. Before you were born, when he said, I want him or I want her on my team, that's the only thing that matters. He's the only opinion that matters. So the fact that you have him on your team and you have him backing you, you've already won. No matter what people try to do to you, if your significant other cheats on you, if your friend does you crazy, if they're talking about you behind your back, at the end of the day, you've already won, because that means you're doing something so good that it's making them upset. It's making them upset. For somebody to go talk about you behind your back, that means you're so important to them that they want to put you down. Because if you had no importance to you, if you had nothing that they envied, if you weren't doing anything right, nobody would be talking about you. If you're the topic of discussion in everybody's lives, especially the people that don't even know you, bro, you've already won. You've already won. So God told me to hop on here and tell y'all to get back up on your feet, get back on the purpose, because you've already won. You already caught that W. You've already caught that W, because Pete, and it's always the pattern. It's always the pattern. And I'm pretty sure it happens to a lot of y'all too, but all my life, when I've been done wrong, because I got so many wounds in my back, I got so many knives in my back, bro. When I've been done crazy and people stab me in my back and actually twist the knife and they keep grinding it in, yeah, it hurts. Yeah, it hurts. But eventually, it heals. Throw some peroxide on there, you know what I mean? Throw some rubbing alcohol on there. It heals. It heals. Yes, it might leave scars, but it heals. And that pain makes me grind even harder to become the person who they said I couldn't become. I love when people doubt me. I love when people tell me that I can't do it, because that makes me do it 10 times better, 10 times harder, bro. And what always happens is when they see me grinding and they see me getting up to my best self, and whatever they left me for, or whoever they left me for, when that doesn't work out, and they look at me and they be like, oh man, he's doing good right now. He's actually putting in the work. He's actually doing what I said that he couldn't do. He's actually grinding. Let me go see if I can hop back on his boat. But listen, bruh, there's no space anymore. There's no space. You know? I don't even have life vests. I don't even got life vests for you. So listen, bruh, you either learn how to swim or you drown. You feel me? It's either you learn how to swim or you drown. Because at the end of the day, you have something good. You have something sturdy. You know, yeah, first it might have started off as a little dinghy, but I built my way up to a yacht. You know what I mean? I built my way up. It started off as a dinghy. Matter of fact, it might have started off as a raft. And y'all was judging and saying, oh man, all you got is a raft. That person out there, they got a whole sailboat. You know what I mean? But you go over there now just to find out that sailboat wasn't even theirs. That sailboat wasn't even theirs. They were renting that thing. They were renting it. And that you know what I mean? That lease is already up. So now they gotta bring it back. You're like, oh man. And then by that time, I've already worked my way up. I've already built it up to that sailboat. And that's mine. I pay full for it. I built it up from scratch. And then I'm building my way up to a yacht. Now you wanna come back over. But listen, bro, it's too late. It's too late for all that. That's always the pattern for me. That is always the pattern for me. You know what I mean? That is always the pattern for me. And yeah, sometimes my yacht end up like the Titanic, and then it sinks sometimes and I go right back to the raft. But again, if I can do it once, I can do it twice. If I can do it twice, I can do it 3 times. And every time my yacht becomes even bigger. And they're like, oh, but you got extra rooms in there. Yeah, I got extra rooms, but they're not for you though. You feel me? They're not for you though. They're for actually for people who actually want to be a part of what I'm building. For my true supporters. For people who wanna come on this, you know what I mean, this cruise with me. You know what I mean? There's no time for me to take people back who are only there to damage what I got. To break it all down, and then when it's all broken down now, they don't take responsibility for it. They go somewhere else. They hop on somebody else's yacht. But peep though, everything that I've got, I built for myself. So at the end of the day, I've already won. God is forever on my side. And if you're a chosen one, he's already on your side too, and he's gonna forever be on your side. So at the end of the day, you've already won. Stop letting these people stop making these people make you believe. Stop allowing these people to make you believe that you lost something. That you lost something. Because a lot of these people, they were nothing before you came in their life. They had nothing before you came in their life. You came in their life and you actually upgraded them. You actually gave them so many different things. You know what I mean? You've actually blessed their life. You actually blessed their life. You actually gave them something that they've never had before. And what they do, they take that and they go give it to somebody else. They take the credit and go give it to somebody else and make it seem like they got it, and they got it out the mud, and they built it up themselves, and they learned all these skills themselves, when you actually the one who came in and taught them everything that they know. And this is something that I'm passionate about because it keeps happening over and over again in my life. You know what I mean? It keeps happening over and over again in my life. But at the end of the day, God created me for this reason. He made me for this reason. Because at the end of the day, no matter how much it happens, I still come out with love in my heart. And I still come out, you know, praying to God. And I come out even stronger. I come out a phoenix, bruh. I'm always rising from the ashes. I'm always rising from the ashes, no matter what. So at the end of the day, I've already won. As long as God is on my side, I've already won. As long as I keep getting back up, I've already won. No one is going to stop my light. No one is going to stop my shine, bruh. No one. Because God gave me this, and this is everlasting light. It might get dim sometimes, but it never fully goes out. It never fully goes out. Because every time it gets brighter and brighter and brighter. Because I got God on my side, so I've already won. And that's the beauty of it. Listen, y'all, that's all I had to say to y'all today. Right now, like I said, I just got out the gym, back on the purpose, getting it back in, you know what I mean? So I want y'all to have a blessed day, and remember that you've already won. Keep looking towards God, because at the end of the day too, He's coming back for all His children. He's coming back pretty soon for all His children. He sees that we're going through these things, and it hurts Him more than it hurts us. It hurts Him because for Him to, you know, He's a patient man. He is a patient man. But for Him to be, you know, up there looking at us and looking at us going through these things, and some of us are like, like, what's going on? God, can you hear us? We're calling out. He can hear us. Trust and believe He can hear us. But it's certain things that need to happen first. He knows that we're strong. He knows that we're going to continue to, you know, rise up. He knows that we're going to continue to get out this, you know, these situations. He knows, because He blessed us with the type of strength that we need to get out of it. So continue to believe and continue to trust. He's got us, and He's coming back to protect all His children and bring us out of this whole mess. You know what I mean? And put us in the new world that He's been creating. You know what I mean? So that we can be safe and we can actually be ourselves and actually be loving without worrying about being judged for it. You know what I mean? Without worrying about any type of spiritual warfare, without worrying about any of that, because it's going to be beautiful. And we're all going to be living in union as a big family, a big happy family. And I miss my family. I miss my father. I miss, you know what I mean? My friends, my true friends, my spiritual family. Listen, I love y'all. Peace and love. Have a blessed day. Stay blessed, stay prayed up, and continue to trust. Mr. Eden out. Peace.